take the job, you set everything up, I'll do the rest. I got my hands dirty for you before.
I don't know if I can trust him. He might be more trouble than he's worth.
You're gonna get killed, mate.
Be careful, bruv. They got their eye on you.
Tell me, when did killing people become so hard, Mark?
If I could give her one good Christmas, I'd die a happy man.
Sleep in heavenly.
Cary, Jeff in Las Vegas, good morning, or I think it's good evening to you in London, right?
Yeah, it's about 6 o'clock here.
Oh man, I love London. I've been there many, many times. It's just a fantastic. My favorite trip there though was to see Little Britain live at the Hammersmith Apollo. Yeah, yeah. My nephew and I are huge fans of that show, and I said to him, "Look, they're touring all over England. We got to go." And one of famous story during Thanksgiving, because it was one of the early times I've been to London, and when I bought the tickets, I mistaken Gatwick for Manchester.
Oh no.
So we flew into Manchester, and I'm like, what are these rolling hills? This doesn't look like London. We had to take a train, and it was crazy. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today, Cary. I love Silent Night. I'm a huge fan of Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, and this had that vibe from it, which I really love. But it's a British Christmas gangster movie. I guess it's 'tis the season, huh?
Well, exactly. You know, I guess we've kind of thought of it as an alternative Christmas movie. You know, you get so many of these movies, and so this one is for the people who want something a bit different, and bit more bite and violence.
It's safe to say your character is a career criminal, would you say?
Yeah, I'd say so. You know, just somebody who's kind of fallen into it and just will do whatever's available, really. You know, it's when you first meet them, they're actually trying not to be criminal. But then one thing leads to another, and it's, you know, when you're open to what life brings, and you're in an environment where crime is around you, then that's what, you know, you might fall into.
You're so delicate with your character because, you know, Alan, he's no stranger in getting his hands dirty, is he?
Not at all. Not at all. He will do anything, and has, you know, very little kind of moral objections to just anything that's going to happen, you know. And I think like it's one of those characters that will do anything for a friend, you know. And if you need me to do something, then I am there with bells on. And
yeah, but what he does to Mark, his buddy, just one more job. He's trying to go straight, you know, and you hire him for muscle for a job, but he does it for his family. 3 targets to complete the job. Doesn't sound like a good friend to me.
Well, you know, these things, they're subjective, and from my character's point of view, he's only trying to do what's right, and he's trying to help him, you know. And you know, we have these friends who maybe they think they're doing what's best for you and what's best for themselves, and you know, maybe their opinions are not, you know, they're not the best people to follow. And so yeah, you know, it's kind of for Alan, that's the only way out of this situation that he can see. And if Mark doesn't want to do it, then Alan's totally willing to do whatever's necessary.
Right, but Alan says to him, I'll do all the heavy lifting, so don't worry about it. So just come along with me. He just wants his buddy to come along with him. But Alan, his character has a high body count. He's not the smartest crook, is he?
No. Well, he says, you know, you sort it out. You know, Mark knows how to do it all. I'm just, I've never done anything like that before. So that's not my job, you know. I'm kind of more of a petty criminal, and so that I'm kind of moving up in the world.
Yeah, murder. Yeah, that's a big jump, you know. You have great chemistry with Bradley Taylor. You know, you're actually rooting for your characters because of your chemistry.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm glad. Yeah, me and Bradley, we're friends. We've known each other since we were 16, and so there's I think we just have a natural bond anyway in life, and we're kind of there's this kind of we're like brothers anyway, and so being on set with him, was very easy to it's very easy to care about him, when you're listening to kind of what he's going through, and you just it's sort of it means there's a truth to it, and um it kind of means a little bit more, there's something a little bit meta there.
It comes through the performances. Absolutely. Yeah, it does. Absolutely. When you read the script, did the dark humor come through? And tell me about working with Will Thorne,
Yeah, absolutely, it came through, and that is just so Will's sense of humor as well. And I think just the way he behaves on set, he was cracking jokes all the time, and just really set the tone on set, for the whole crew and everyone. There was this atmosphere on the set all the time, and yeah, it was very, very relaxed yet focused. And we sort of just got everything done, and then we could play around. And so there was a lot of freedom, and yeah, a lot of fun had.
Well, it seems like your character Alan really comes through when you put that hat on. He had that hat on the whole movie. So look, it's in the poster, it's in the picture. So did that help you get into character for Alan?
I definitely did. The whole costume, it just sort of has a certain feel to it, and might restrict your movements in certain ways. And yeah, I guess the minute you put it on, and not just for me, but for the rest of the cast, I think, and the way people treat you, it immediately changes your look. You've got the beard, the hat, the makeup. Suddenly people genuinely treat you differently. They're sort of taken aback, and so don't really want to talk to you.
Well, Cary, Silent Night, I think it's destined to become a cult classic. I enjoyed it immensely. Give my best to London, and you come visit us in Las Vegas. We'd love to have you.
I'd love to. Thanks very much.